Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing tonight? We are starting a bit later than I would have liked, but that is okay. We are back with some more Tsukihime Bad Ends. So, where we left off, we were like partway through the first bad end in Akiha's route, I believe, and it was like super long. So, let's get back into this, I suppose. So, we are finding Satsuki. Yumizuka? Her figure is tormented. Without a thought for what happened last night, I run towards her. Wait! Yumizuka stops me with just a word. Wait, is this the first one? No, this is the second one. Wait, Shiki-kun. I'm glad you came, but I don't want you any nearer right now. Please, don't come any closer. Her breathing looks painful. Her body convulses as she speaks, as if she's about to collapse any second now. Don't be stupid. I'm not going to leave someone looking as painful as you alone. No, I'm okay. You came, so I'm fine now. Forcing herself up, Yumizuka smiles at me. What's going on, Yumizuka? Why haven't you been home? What was that about yesterday? Why, that... That what? Damn it, I don't know. I really don't understand anything, Yumizuka. Really? You saw what happened yesterday. I told you I killed those people, didn't I? She answers frankly. It's almost as if she's laughing at my feelings of denial. Then the recent killings in town were all your doing, Yumizuka. I don't like to say it, but that's the way it is, yeah. What the hell do you mean that's the way it is? It's just the way it is. I killed those people, and I'll keep on doing the same thing. I can't just lie about it, can I? Yumizuka, you... Please, stop calling me that. I'm calling you Shiki-kun, so it's only fair for you to call me by my first name, too. What? I take a deep breath. Yumizuka is still like before. Even though she acts like she used to, she says some pretty scary things. When I think about it, I look foolish. I could never talk to you like this for all the years I watched you from afar. Yumizuka? I was always watching you, Shiki-kun. Even before I was saved in that warehouse, I was always watching you. I'm really a coward. I always just agreed with the people around me and smiled when it seemed right. Before I knew it, everyone was treating me like an idol. So school wasn't fun for me. But that changed after you talked to me in the second year of junior high, Shiki-kun. Nah, it's not something you'd remember. How can I put it? You were always natural, never showing off. Probably you didn't even think about what you said back then. What can I say? Just as Yumizuka says, I remember nothing. I don't know what I said to her, or even if I had talked to her back then. A lot of this is definitely rehashing content from the actual route, but we can go over it still. 'Cause it's been a little bit. It's okay. Don't make a face like that. You were only hanging out with Inui-kun, so it was normal for you to ignore other classmates. But that was okay. I was happy just being in the same class as you, Shiki-kun. It was my goal to talk to you and let you call me Yumizuka-san. Now that I think about it, it was too small of a wish. She recalls nostalgically those ancient days, like she is remembering something that happened a long time ago. I was always watching you. I knew you'd never notice me, but I watched you anyway. Well, to be honest, I'm happy, but... Do you like me, Shiki-kun? How can I answer her right now? Wait. Huh? Was this not the ending? Did I just come here immediately after I got the flag that I needed? Shit. Okay, well, I'll say that I like her. Skip, okay. Cold. Were you bearing this much cold all by yourself, Yumizuka? Even as I said sorry and pitied you, I didn't understand your pain at all. That was weird that they made me go back over that. But that's over. Tono Shiki will soon disappear, and everything will end. My heartbeat gets farther away. My body warmth, everything that is living, ceases. A familiar sensation. That summer day 8 years ago, a hatching cold. Thump. After screaming loudly, my heart stops, and everything that is Tono Shiki disappears. That's another dead Shiki. Okay. Bonjour! Now the hint corner for Tono-kun, who has met yet another dead end. It is time for Teach Me, Ciel-sensei. The second period lesson of the third day will be about filial love. The reason you died this time is simple, Tono-kun. There wasn't enough incentive in you to pull Yumizuka-san off of you the instant she bit you. Bonds of family are very important. Classmates are also important. You have to make sure you concern yourself with being a good Oni-chan, and you have to somehow answer your classmates' love. Yes, you have obligations to both of them. So a little piece of advice. Tono-kun, it's probably good if you go back and show Yumizuka-san some sincerity. Well then, let's meet again in the next lesson, everyone. Okay. And then we go back to this save. And we do look for her. Okay. I see what happened. On with the skipping. What decision are we on here? I think we're on party or don't party. If I pick don't party, I can just like skip over a lot of stuff, but that'll also give me a flag. And I don't know if I want it. No! God. Ah! I keep doing the wrong thing. Okay. Flag H. That flag doesn't do anything, apparently. So, let me see. So, I guess we can... Wait, do I need Akiha affection points. I do. Okay, so we'll do the party then. 'Cause then I can get points for that. So we will agree to the party. Skip. What is flag L? That doesn't matter. We go to Akiha. Or no, wait, I want to... Oh, it doesn't matter, actually. Okay. Because I can just make the choice to get that one. Okay, so... Sorry. I'm, like, constantly having to check and make sure that everything is correct. I don't remember what we chose before for this. Detached building. This presumably does not matter. Or wait. Shit. Okay, yes. No, never mind. We'll just... go to sleep, I guess? Oh. Calm down. Akiha's uniform. Skip. This doesn't matter. Say good morning to Akiha. Apologize. Okay. So we are going to not talk to CL about something. No, there's no reason to. What can CL Senpai do if I talk to her about my dreams? That dream? If I'm the person who dreams about killing people, then I'm the only one who should be able to solve that problem. Yo, Tono, we don't have much time. I know, we won't make it unless I run, right? Saying so, I start running toward our classroom. School is over now. I was confused about myself and Akiha, but today's about to end. Should I go back? I should go get Akiha and get back to our mansion. I walk home together with Akiha. Just like lunchtime, we grow quiet as soon as there are only the two of us. While I want to talk to Akiha, I also feel embarrassed looking at Akiha. Man, it's not like I'm some middle schooler. Did you say something, Nii-san? Oh, no, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. Really, what the hell am I doing? We reach the long hill. Once we go up it, our mansion will be right there. Nii-san, I would like to ask you one thing before we get home. Akiha's feet stop and she looks straight at me. The kind of silence that was there before is gone. Akiha looks at me seriously. Go ahead, what do you want to ask about? If you don't want to answer, that's fine, but do you have something you are hiding from me, Nii-san? Huh? The question is so abrupt, I stop in my tracks. What are you talking about? I decide to act like I don't know what she's talking about. What? That's what I am asking. You've been acting very strange these past few days. I can easily tell since we live together. Akiha looks at me as if she can read my mind. No, there's no way I can lie to her without her finding out. So you are hiding something. Is that the reason you have not been feeling well recently, like this morning? I do not know what is troubling you, but is it so bad you have to hide it? I'm surprised. Akiha knew that I was worrying about the problem by myself. Akiha, you noticed? Of course. We are brother and sister. I can tell when you are depressed, Nii-san. Yet you keep the problem to yourself and don't even ask us for help. I can't ask you for help. I can never do that. How I dream about murder every night, and that I can't tell if it's real or just a dream, and the victims in real life are just like the ones in my dream. I can't tell her that I, Tono Shiki, might be a killer, so be careful at night. Nii-san, we're brother and sister, right? Then please rely on me a bit. Not just me, but both Kohaku and Hisui are also worried about you. If it's a problem you can't solve by yourself, we will gladly help you, so please tell us about it. Akiha. Akiha just stares at me. Her eyes are filled only with worry. Akiha is not complaining to me for hiding something from her, but she is trying to help me solve my problem. That's why I can't tell her. I, Tono Akiha's brother, might be a killer. Those words would never come out of my mouth. Don't say stupid things. I'm not hiding anything and I don't have any problems, he said like a liar. I wasn't feeling well recently because I wasn't used to the life in the mansion. Akiha looks at me angrily. Akiha? I understand. You won't listen to me even after all that I've said. If you can't trust me or Kohaku or Hisui, then there's nothing more I want to say. Akiha breathes out and looks away. No, that's wrong, Akiha. It's not that I don't trust you guys, but I don't want to hear your excuses. If you like secrets so much, then do what you want. Akiha screams at me and runs up the hill. I could not chase after her. Even if I chased her, I would not be able to tell her anything. Then that means it doesn't matter what goes on. I do not trust them well enough. Dinner has ended and it's time to go to bed. Akiha ignored me during dinner and during the tea afterwards. She must be still mad about that conversation we had at the hill. This time, it doesn't seem like her anger will fade in a matter of days. No, that's better for me. Yes, I can't be afraid of my own dreams anymore. I didn't ask CL-senpai for help, and I rejected Akiha's offer for help, because I've decided I will solve this on my own. To prove that I, Tono Shiki, am not the killer, I can only think of one way to do that. I turn off the lights in my room and put the knife in my pocket. Let's go. I leave the room, trying not to make any noise. To prove if I am a killer or not, I don't even have to think about it. I just have to look around the town at night and find the killer, which isn't me. I let out a long breath. I walk around the night-shrouded town. I put a hand in my pocket, feeling the knife in there on my fingertips as I walk around town. I breathe quietly as I walk around, trying not to draw attention. I look at the people passing by as I conceal my presence. I'm searching for the killer. Someone will get attacked tonight. He is looking for a new victim. Say, a girl with long black hair. A girl around my age would be best. No need to mention the beauty of her hands and feet. But the beauty of her neck should be considered. In the end, everything counts on that one spot. Okay. I look for the killer. I know I won't find him easily. I knew from my dreams that the perfect prey is hard to find. But tonight, this town bores me. I cannot find my prey. I'm getting angry. My objective was to find someone, or to kill someone, or something like that. I'll hold my breath. I'll hold on to my knife. I should concentrate, so I will be able to return death at any time. I pant more and more. I look for the killer, but I can't find him. Only time passes. It overflows, sharpens, is used up, and over time stands up and changes form, and in front of me lies tonight's prey. My panting fills the air. It is a dead woman's corpse. In my hand is a knife. The red blood on my knife drips to the ground. Why? I was looking for the killer, but all of a sudden, there's the dead body of a woman right in front of me. My breathing gets out of control. A dead body in front of me. A bloody knife in my hand. I don't understand. What I did something happen to my mind? Yes, like it overflows, sharpens, is used up, and over time stands up and changes form, changes its meaning, becomes free, explodes, and lightens up. On that path, the theory of evolving consciousness and meaning, but an important path is missing. Since when did I turn into the other me? I see. There was no need for me to give you a push, Shiki. From behind me comes a voice. Heavy breathing. I turn around. There. Someone I have never seen before, yet someone who looks like me, stands there. It can't be helped if you're already broken. Bye, Shiki. I wanted to play around with you for a bit longer. Slash. I'm cut with a knife. It hurts. It's funny. It's deep. It's great. I start to pass out. Like that, in that ambiguous state, I was killed. I'm happy, in a way. Tono Shiki was killed by the killer. That's proof that I wasn't the killer. Dead Shiki number, I don't know.
Merci.
Now the hint corner for Tono-kun, who has regrettably ended up in this dead end. It is time for Teach Me, CL-sensei. In this third period of the third day, I will teach you about the importance of cooperation. See, that's no good, Tono-kun. This situation you are involved in right now is not something you can solve by yourself. Let's see, the mistake you made this time... no good. This situation you are involved in right now is not something you can solve by yourself. You have to search weird places around your house, and don't be so persistent. You should trust the people around you and ask for their help. I don't want to see Tono-kun become a killer. But in a few years, Shiki will be called She-Killer, and will team up with the Knight of Vengeance to go hunt down the dead apostles. Arc-san, that is just what you hope for, not a fact. Alright, Tono-kun. Ignore the person who doesn't even get one appearance in this route, and enjoy the rest of the main story. Bullying her! Aww, I haven't done anything wrong, so why don't I get to appear, nya? I'm supposed to be the main heroine. Poor Arcuid. Alright, we are going to take a quick break. Because I got some stuff to do, so get up, stretch, grab a snack, whatever you need to do, and we'll be back in a few. we are back. So let us continue. There's another ending like almost immediately after this one. So we talk to CL. Skip. We save again. And we stay home. No, I'll stay in the mansion. I can't go. The few remaining things I can be certain about. My life at school, CL is my senpai. I can't lose them. I know this can't last forever, but still. I don't want to lose my peaceful life I have left. Sorry for the noise just now. Night. The time I promised to meet Senpai has already passed, and I will watch that dream tonight once more. No, that's not right. I won't rely on Senpai's help. This is my problem, so I will solve it myself. In order to keep living the way I have until now, I will have to settle matters with this killer myself. To prove that I am a killer or not, I don't even have to think about it. I just have to look around the town at night and find the killer, which isn't me. Is this gonna be the same thing? This seems like it's the same thing. Yep. This is exactly identical to the one we just did. Okay. I'm sure the CL lesson will be the same, too. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Merci, we're finally in the 4th period. The hint corner for Tono-kun, who has unluckily ended up in this unjust dead end. It is time for Teach Me, CL-sensei. I envy you, CL. You get a lot of appearances. I'm the main heroine, but they still treat me like this scribble. Hey, you, don't say weird things. That's fine. At least you have more dignity than me, the do-it-all character. No! Unsatisfactory. I want to dress like you and be called smart. No appearance. No appearance. No appearance. No appearance, no appearance, no appearance, no appearance, no appearance. CL glasses, no appearance. No CL, no appearance. CL glasses, no appearance. CL too plain. CL, get out. CL glasses, fake Frenchie. Gun fetish. CL India. I don't get what that one is supposed to be about. Anger. Well, let's start the lecture. The cause of death is clear this time. Your eagerness to try and solve this incident by yourself is splendid, but this is something you cannot solve by yourself. I'm very glad that the CL lesson is very different, at least. It's the way of the world to lose something to obtain something. It's also sad for me, but you should part with CL-san just this once. Alright. Resume the game. Go and determine my own fate. Skip. And here we once again have an ending. We are going to choose I think this is what we choose. To kill CL. I can't breathe properly. I don't even remember why they were fighting here. Senpai's eyes don't even appear interested in my death. Her dagger is poised directly in front of my heart. A situation where I'm a second away from being killed. That's odd. You've killed so many people, yet you are frightened to die yourself. Her voice tinged with disgust. Her eyes rimmed with contempt. Her dagger ready to kill me. I will be killed. 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 Then, if I kill, 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 it's all right? Goodbye. Goodbye. Please die here, Tono-kun. Can hardly. Breathe. But I was faster. Before she can plunge her dagger deeply into me, my knife runs through the line on Senpai's neck. Ah! Which one of us said that? The sound of a head hitting the ground and the sound of gurgling. The neck. Face? It rolls. But that's strange. It had to have been the same time. But only I'm alive. Senpai's head is the only thing rolling and rolling and rolling. In other words, from the very beginning, Senpai never intended to kill me. My throat seems stuck. Senpai's body is so red. The hallway gets wet. Red paint coats everything. Once someone is decapitated, it seems they add a different function. Spurting. Like a sprinkler, spraying red blood everywhere. My whole body is now crimson. More than my knife. From my hair to my shoes, it's sickeningly speckled red. What's this? This isn't a big deal. Yeah, it's really not a big deal. I thought there would be something more, but I only have this floating feeling. If it's like this, my dreams were more lively and real. I stand up and start walking. My feet splash with each step. Before me lays the head of the woman named CL. Her eyes seem to stare at me. How stupid, Senpai. I don't know how much confidence you had, but there's nothing that can't die. So, it was your mistake. Mistake. No. What's mistaken is everything. The illusion is over. Even though I desperately denied it until now, this confirms it. I am just a killer. With my own hands, I destroyed what shouldn't have been destroyed. The foundations of my being are crumbling away. What's this, Yumizuka? It's just like you said. I start to laugh. It seems I have gone insane. The truth that I am the killer seems so funny to me. Outside the window, the far, distant moon shines. My vision has turned red with no signs of returning normal. Hello? You wanna? Cat interruption. Hi. But my mind on Earth has been swapped with that from some other planet. The years of accumulated perceptions exceedingly enumerate towards unknown equations of evolution. That sure was a sentence. Nothing is even remotely the same. You cannot tell the difference between the crimson you see and the crimson I see. Alas, it seems I am broken. Or was everything just a humorous lie from the beginning? In that case, please let it all disappear tomorrow. The stage set in the dark forest begins. I don't quite understand, but if I am a killer, I must act like a killer. To begin with, let's go out into town and continue my dreams. I catch a random person. I take them to the alley and wait for the person to awaken. After a while, the person's eyes open. As gently as possible, I offer a welcome with both arms spread wide. Now then, welcome to this wonderful killing chamber. Whoa, a bad end where Shiki doesn't die. It's now time for lunch during our third day. I usually go outside to get lunch, but this time I don't feel like doing so. You got your head cut off. Even if you eat, it won't get to your stomach. Shiki does some nasty things, but isn't it your own fault, CL? Shut up. It's better than not even appearing. Ugh, you're right. Why don't I get to appear? It's stupid. I bet it's your karma, but I have no time to play with you right now. Tono-kun, please go back to the previous choice and choose the selection that's more in tune with your character. With things like the way they are now, neither I nor Tono-kun will be saved. We are just cruising on through these. So we are going to not kill CL. Skip. East wing, second floor. Skip. I don't remember what we chose last time, but this one doesn't really matter, so okay. Cool. And right here we have a line of like 4 possible bad ends in a row, and then it's the like actual ending. So we pursue him right now. We follow Shiki. No time to waste. I have to kill him before his wounds heal, or he will kill me. I take a forced breath and spur my tired body after Shiki. Panting, my breath echoes through the dark forest. In this darkness, the trail of blood seems to light the way. There's no way I'll let Shiki go now. The question is, can my body survive long enough? Breathing heavily, I run while wobbling side to side. I feel my knife in my left hand. The sensation of the knife firmly gripped by my hand is the only thing keeping me from passing out. Is he going to the courtyard? It looks like the trail of blood leads to the courtyard. 8 years ago, the place where Nanaya Shiki was killed by Tono Shiki. Come to think of it, there's no better place to finish our match. Alright, Shiki, I'll kill you. Everything turns red. Blood accompanies my breath out of my body. Blood spews out of my heart. I start to pass out and fall to the ground. What? I don't understand. I just feel pain and burning everywhere. What the? I look at my back. There I see numerous swords stuck like wings. They stick through me and up towards the sky. That means this wound is fatal. Why? I don't understand. It's not that these swords came flying at me. They just suddenly seemed to sprout from inside me. The sound of dripping blood. It drips down the swords on my body. The blood is not mine. Oh, that blood back then. The blood that spilled on me when I cut Shiki. That was still on my chest. What a stupid mistake. I knew that red swords were made from his blood, so having his blood on me is like asking him to stab me to death any time he pleases. I start to fade away. I look up at the sky in my own sea of blood. The faraway moon, dark night, tall trees. I am facing the same meaningless death as once before. Bonjour! The hint corner for Tono-kun, who has ended up in this dead end with only a bit left to go. It is time for Teach Me, CL-sensei. The 5th period is about battles with vampires. I have brought Professor Roa as a special guest. Professor Roa, what is the reason for Tono-kun's loss this time? I have to say, he was a bit careless. Finding out about your enemy's weapon is the top priority in a battle against the transcendent race. Well, in this case, I think that he knew about it, but didn't act very intelligently. He never does. I see. Excuse me, Professor, but why does Shiki-san in this route look different than you? I've been wondering about this for a long time. Oh yeah, that is a good question. Yes, I think it's just a difference in tastes. When Shiki's mind was week, Roa's preferences surfaced, and I dressed like this. But in this case, Shiki-kun completely lost his mind for some reason, and Roa could not come out since he relies on taking control of someone's mind. That is my theory on what happened. Oh, really? So in Akiha-san's route, Shiki-san is the real Tono-Shiki. They say Tono-kun is like Shiki-kun, but they're not alike at all. I see. Calm down first. Save once again. And we go after him. I won't let his words trick me. I won't fall for that trick. My body stops working properly when I listen to him. If there's a way to turn back Akiha, I'll find it myself. No way. No way will Shiki, the one who turned Akiha that way, tell me. Huh, I guess you won't fall for it. Alright then. It's all about killing each other from now on. Let's see who's the better killer. Shiki laughs, still down on the ground. I don't answer and instead walk straight to him. About 10 more meters to go. I will be able to jump at him within a few seconds. Heh. Don't tell me you think you're good just because you cut one of my arms off, Shiki. 1 meter. I'll teach you one last thing. You know everyone in the Tono family has different powers, right? I guess Akiha's good at taking heat from her surroundings. Well, it's kind of like that, influencing the outside world, like an interference ability. 2 meters. It seems the ability to interfere with the outside world has been scarce even in the Tono family. You can say that Akiha's ability is rare. Since she has such large potential, it doesn't wake up easily. Anytime I try to wake it up, it's like throwing a rock into the ocean. The best way to use her full ability is to have someone take over her mind and control her. 3 meters. Well, let's put Akiha off to the side. Wait. Okay, no. I thought we were, like, getting further away from him, but no. It's counting how far Shiki has walked, not counting down the distance. Well, let's put Akiha off to the side. It's more important to talk about me right now. 4 meters. Shiki, I'm like the old man. I have no method to interfere with the outside world. The vampire ability isn't my original ability. This is more like a bonus that I got later. My real ability is immortality. 5 meters. Well, there are limits to my immortality since I can't heal my own wounds. Isn't it weird that this ability is called immortality? But it's true that dying is hard for me. My body changes its context so that it can survive whatever state it is in at that moment. Humans die when they lose a large portion of their body, right? That's because humans need a human shape with all the necessary parts to live as a human. If they can't find a substitute for their lost part, they die. Well, it might be more correct to say they cannot continue to live. 6 meters. But in my case, it's the opposite. I don't supplement my lost parts. Instead, I continue to live even if I lose an arm or all of my blood. My body changes its internal organs so that I can live without the parts I lost. See, can't you say that this is immortality? I would probably live even if my head only remained. Well, there's no way I'd want to be like that. 7 meters. One more step. Then I'm within reach. You're about to kill me, huh? Well, what I want to say is this. I have the ability not to influence the outside world, but rather my inner body. Do you get it? Even if it seems like a useless part of your body to you. For me. This is it. Now I'll... Stab. Suddenly, from my ankles to my head, I am stabbed by numerous swords that popped out of the ground. I can change it to an important weapon like this. You need to pay more attention. There's no way I would scatter this much blood for no reason. I understand. How stupid of me. I followed his trail of blood and walked onto a mountain of needles. I don't have the ability like you or Akiha to hurt others directly, so I have to rely on little tricks like these. But if this someone in my head becomes clearer, I might be able to use his ability as a vampire. I guess you can't keep yourself together anymore. Then this is it. You can leave the rest to me and you can go back to your grave, Shiki. I hear laughter. It echoes through my head as my mind falls into the darkness. Oh. I like that one. Bonjour! The hint corner for Tono-kun, who has ended up in this dead end with only a bit left to go. It is time for Teach Me, CL-sensei. The 5th period is about battles with vampires. Okay, I think this is exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same. Load back in. We stop. We skip. We save. And we let go. I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way I can do that. Akiha didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong, so why does she have to end like this? The sound of my knife dropping. My arm has lost all strength without me knowing it. The knife that fell out of my hand sticks in the tatami floor. The room is drenched in blood. The room I was living in when I was still Nanaya Shiki a long time ago. The room she came to see me in so many times when my old man wasn't looking. Just a day ago. Yep. Had Akiha already accepted this outcome back then? All I could do was refuse. Even though Akiha told me everything, I tried to push it away. I didn't want to accept those facts, and vaguely, I was wishing it wouldn't happen. That is my crime. I told Akiha I loved her, yet I couldn't protect her. Akiha. I have to compensate for the crime I've committed. I can only protect Akiha from now on, no matter what happens. Even if Akiha has become a creature that only kills people, and even if she could only recognize me as another creature, starting now, probably until I die, I will live for Akiha and tie her to this world. That is the way to end the show for Tono Shiki, who could not save anything. Oh? There's an epilogue to this bad end? I open my eyes. Endless blue soaks my sleepy mind. Slightly warm sunlight and a slightly cool breeze. A world with only the smell of grass and the sound of trees. It might be that this mansion's forest is in a different season. It's almost winter, but this place still feels like autumn. I look up at the blue sky as I lie on the ground. The sun is already way up in the sky. I guess I fell asleep. I guess it was my fault for lying down here on the grass after breakfast. Well, I didn't have anything to do anyway. Doing this here, falling asleep deeply, even forgetting my name, can't be that bad. Bottomless blue. The clean sky is far away. Thinking like a child, I keep on watching the sky. A far sky like in a dream. The view is so beautiful, I can't even let out a sigh of amazement. Shiki-sama? Are you over here, Shiki-sama? I hear Hisui's voice from the courtyard. It's that time already. I guess I fell asleep again. If I forgot time while watching this blue sky, it makes no difference if I was sleeping or not. Hisui arrives, composed. Shiki-sama, Akiha-sama is calling you. Alright, I guess I was asleep. Sorry for being so troublesome, Hisui. Not at all. It is nothing of the sort. Hisui looks down as if she wants to say something. I know what Hisui wants to say, but even if she did, I wouldn't be able to give her an answer. I'll get going. Can you tell Kohaku-san in about an hour or so? I turn my back to Hisui and head to the detached building where Akiha is waiting. In the room lives a girl. No, the term lives is not right. The girl cannot move of her own will. She only moves as a living thing when she eats, and she just sits there like a statue when she isn't. So instead of live, exist is a more correct term, since she is more like a doll. I'm sorry, Akiha. I fell asleep and couldn't make it in time. I enter the room and close the shoji. Akiha sits there and does not move. Whoa, your hair is messed up. It looks like you haven't changed yet either. Didn't Kohaku-san come by this morning? Akiha does not say anything. She looks in my direction with a blank stare. No, it just seems like she's looking. Alright, let's at least make your hair look good. I touch Akiha's hair. She makes no motion to fight it. Quietly, as softly as I can, I let my hands go through her hair. Her long hair flows in my hand. Akiha does not say anything. After some time like that, Akiha suddenly moves her arm. Akiha. There's no answer. She just takes my arm and brings it to her mouth. After a hard sensation, Akiha bites on my arm and starts to suck out my blood expressionlessly. Her white throat gulps down my blood. The blood that spills out of her mouth drips down her throat and stains her kimono red. I grit my teeth and hold on until Akiha is full. There is no proper quantity for Akiha, She stops only when she's full, and I can't predict when that is. So all I can do is wait like this for her to be full. I feel dizzy, but I don't pull back. Hisui was against this until the very last minute. I decided to give Akiha my own blood ever since she could only take in human blood. It wasn't a sense of responsibility. If Akiha could only survive by taking in blood, I wanted to limit the amount of victims, and most of all, I did not want Akiha to drink anyone's blood except mine. I guess Akiha really likes my blood. She's never gone outside since then, but it is really dangerous for my body. I do not have much blood to start with, and I am not healthy enough to keep feeding Akiha blood. I faint most of the time when I come here once a day to feed her. Although I'm getting blood from transfusion, it takes my body a while to get used to other people's blood. My body is getting weaker by the day. I guess the reason for Hisui trying to say something every time she sees my face is to tell me I should care more about myself. But such a thing, it's many times easier since I can feel the pain, unlike Akiha. Akiha lowers her arm. I guess she's happy now as she lets go of my arm. Then she goes back to being a doll once more. I clean the dripping blood off her face and change her dirty kimono. Akiha does not fight back. She just accepts everything I do. There, Akiha's proud look is nowhere to be seen. I'd be lying if I said this isn't hard on me, but still, my feeling of happiness is greater. Akiha is alive. She is alive and she is here right now. Then, someday, Akiha might return to the Akiha she once was. Alright, see you, Akiha. I'll come back tomorrow, so listen to Kohaku-san at night. I say the same phrase as yesterday. No, the same phrase as always, as I hold Akiha's hands. Slender fingers, small hands. I cover them with mine. The warmth, the fact that she is alive, it almost makes me cry. I suppress that feeling and smile. I want to laugh so that I won't have room for any sadness. It's easy to feel sad about the situation I'm in. Even if Akiha doesn't understand, I have to keep on smiling in front of her. One day, if Akiha ever finds herself again, I don't want her to remember how I was sad. I want her to think that this was nothing, that this was one of the happy times too. So I have to keep on smiling. Even if Akiha doesn't understand right now, so that Akiha wouldn't regret the past when she finds herself again. I keep on waiting, holding her hands. Even if Akiha's eyes are not staring at anything, I will keep smiling until the end of the world, so that one day, when Akiha wakes up, I will be able to greet her like it was another normal day and say hi. Damn. Wait. Hang on. Did I miss one? This isn't the good ending, is it? Huh? I'm confused. I'm very confused. CL, please explain. Normal ending? You've reached Akiha's normal ending. Well done. Each heroine, with one exception, has two different kinds of endings. Usually they are called true ending and good ending, but Akiha-san's are called normal ending and true ending. Akiha-san's route is different from everyone else's in that how much Akiha-san likes you does not determine which ending you receive. It also differs from all other routes in that it has an extra normal ending, which is what you are reading right now. While this ending is called Akiha's normal ending, it will not register as an ending in the game. I see. Yeah? What is this? You're talking nonsense. Take it up with the game designers if you must. Tono-kun, please proceed to play through Akiha-san's route to reach her real normal ending. Well then, thank you very much for playing up to this point. Let's meet again somewhere in Tsukihime. Okay. Interesting. Excuse me. Interesting. So here, if we say... Okay, here we chase after her. And now... we kill Akiha. And then I embrace Akiha's body from the front. There's no way I could kill her. I want you to live. Akiha tilts her head questioningly. No matter what you become, I still want you to live, Akiha. My tears cannot be stopped. Akiha hugs back joyfully and bites on my neck. It hurts, but it is not an act to suck my blood. It is just a primitive act to bite me. Akiha. Akiha just frantically bites my neck. She tears off the meat and my bones are being chipped away. Akiha has no intelligence. She does not know who is holding her, or the meaning of an embrace. Akiha is no different from a beast in human form. But still, I want you to live. Is it wrong to wish such a thing? Is it a crime to wish for her to stay alive even though she goes around killing people? Even if Akiha says she cannot endure such a thing, I want her to endure past it. But that's just a selfish wish. But we made a promise. Akiha does not let go. Still holding on to her, I place my knife on Akiha's line. If someone is going to kill you eventually, then I won't let anyone hurt you. The knife, without a sound, and probably without pain, since I am the only one for you, gently ends Akiha's life. The autumn leaves fall. Akiha lies on the red ground. The hair scattered on the ground is black. It vividly undulates on the red leaves. Her face is peaceful, as if happily dreaming. One event has ended. When I was a child, the happiness when we met here and ran around this courtyard, the brightness of the stars we watched together, just a few days ago, everything we talked about here. Nii-san, I am just happy that you have come back. I just want you to keep that in mind. At some point, I started staring at the moon. My body is cold. My mind feels dizzy, like I'm about to go to sleep. I'm sleepy. I feel like if I slept right now, I could dream that this was all a dream. But that's just a dream, and someday I would have to wake up. It feels like even I am just part of this dream. Or was everything an ephemeral dream from the start? If so, please, let me sleep on and never wake me up. In the sky, the blue, blue glass moon, the tall curtain of trees, and the applause of showering crimson leaves. I'm sad, yet all that comes forth is laughter. The night is deep. There is a serene silence around me, which hits my eardrums like thunderous applause. My view distorts and narrows. It seems to be time to lower the curtain. The curtain of trees turns round and round, as if everything in this circus was artificial. Pop into the CL lesson. It is time for the last lesson. The 7th period is about the end of this one particular person. No one can truly understand the feelings of Tono-kun, who kept his promise. There is nothing for me to advise. But if Tono-kun wishes for a different outcome, please go back a bit and choose a different course of action. But if Akiha doesn't like you enough, you don't even get a choice. In that case, please go back a couple of days and deepen your bond with Akiha-san. If you do that, a different fate should await you. And we are almost through with Akiha's route. We're going to say no. Save. So many choices with bad ends all in a row. So this option will take us to the true ending, which we did before. We're gonna do the CL lesson. It's probably nothing, but we'll take a quick peek at it. You have reached Akiha's true ending. Well done. Ichiroin, Akiha-sans are called normal ending and true ending. Blah, blah, blah. Well then, thank you very much for playing up to this point. Yeah, okay. So, now we will go quickly get the other one. We are going to not kill ourselves. Wrong. Yes, it's probably wrong. It's alright if I can really save Akiha by dying, but there's no proof of that, and besides, I don't think death can be a way to save someone. Even if Akiha is saved by my death, how would she feel afterwards? It's fine if she only feels sad about it, but it's wrong if she should feel guilty for the rest of her life. I don't think that choosing death is neither courageous nor honorable. I think that's just a way to run away from reality. Akiha. Akiha isn't like the Akiha before. She has become a creature that just kills others. But still, I want her to live. If I bear everything for Akiha, who can't feel crime or punishment, I want to believe that Akiha can live. One day. I don't think she'll turn back one day. But to keep my belief in her is the last role for me, as I could not keep her promise. Akiha, even if you're like this forever. I kneel and scoop up Akiha's red hair. Just being able to be with you. That will be my greatest happiness. The autumn leaves fall. Autumn is ending. In this garden filled with many memories, I quietly kiss Akiha, a ritual with no meaning. I faintly see the future. This will be my last time touching Akiha as Tono Shiki. And epilogue. Is it the same as before? It looks the same as before. Yep, this is the same. Skimming through. I thought there would be more that was different, but it does appear that the epilogue is the same. So, just skim through this. Keep an eye out for anything different. Nope, it's the same. Okay then. I thought there would be more that was different. You've reached Akiha's normal ending. Well done. Blah, blah, blah. Wow. Okay then. Well, I suppose that means that next time we will be doing Hisui's endings, and wow, there's only 3 here. 2 bad endings and the good ending. So we might even be starting Kohaku's next time, too. Kohaku has even less. Kohaku doesn't even have a good ending. She only has her true ending. And, 2 bad ends. So we might be finishing up the bad ends next time. Nice. Well, I will see you guys next time.